So speaking of Jeff Goldblum,
Yes.
I watched a movie involving him the other day.
Yeah. You were telling me about this, but the phone cut out. But I was a real good friend on the phone, and I was like, yeah, and I was like walking around my house trying to get the signal back.
Oh my lord.
What?
It was the weirdest fucking movie ever.
What movie?
It was Buckaroo Banzai and the Journey Through the Eighth Dimension.
That sounds made up. But it had Jeff Goldblum in it, so.
It is 100% not. It was basically a freight train of a movie. It it had so many plot points and none of them were ever explored. Jeff Goldblum's character was a main fucking character, and it wasn't until the very last little bit where I actually learned his name. Actually, no, I learned his
character's name.
I learned his character name from the credits.
Oh.
Yeah.
They don't even speak it?
No, maybe they spoke it, but they threw so much at me the entire movie. It was jarring.
I didn't even realize Jeff Goldblum was in that movie from watching it.
Oh man. No, it was. We'll have to watch it sometime because it is batshit insane. There were several times in which I had to ask the friend that I was watching it with to pause it so I could understand the dialogue and rewind it. This happened about 2 or 3 times, and even after actively listening and trying to pay attention to what was being said, still didn't fucking understand what they were saying.
Was the dialogue too fast, or was it just
no? It was
left
just
field?
Off the wall, batshit insane.
Oh god!
There was a scene where the main love interest, whose name is Pretty Penny or Penny Pretty, but she gets the first time they really meet the main character, Buckaroo Banzai, and her meet. First of all, she tries to kill herself at one of his shows because he's a musician.
Oh,
but that's only one part of his.
Dramatic as fuck.
Yeah, there's this one part of this guy, and his skill set. But she's in jail because she caused a disturbance because she tried to kill herself. And they have an exchange back and forth that just makes no fucking sense. And eventually he's like, let her out of there, I'll take care of her. And I'm like, wait, what just happened? Talking about how she was adopted and I knew a girl who looked just like you from Tacoma, Washington or something like that. Anyway, so Buckaroo Banzai is the main character, right? And he is a brain surgeon, a scientist, a musician who knows taekwondo. Legitimately, the first 2 minutes of it is you're watching him perform brain surgery, and immediately from the brain surgery, you see him emerge from whatever operating room he's in to go test drive a car that can go 500 miles an hour and pass through walls.
What kind of
and then after that
dream
after
bullshit
that
is this?
And then that's when a little bit after that is when he does a performance with his band, which is the Hong Kong Rollers or something like that. And all of them are also scientists too.
Oh, unbearable cold.
It's okay, I'll die. I'll just die.
Yeah. Might as well.
But no, it was all over the fucking place, Scott. I had no idea what was happening.
It sounds fucking crazy. Have you seen what is it called? Fuck.
The worst part was it was supposed to be this big thing. And apparently this was a year before Back to the Future came out, and it had Christopher Lloyd in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking wild. Oh yeah, there was aliens, and he was friends with the president.
Wait, this movie came out a year before Back to the Future did?
Yeah.
This isn't a new movie.
No, this is from the 80's.
Oh god.
I guess it was in the box office the same week as Gremlins and E.T. or something.
Oh shit.
And it did abysmally. It was just not good.
Have you seen Cloud Atlas with Tom Hanks, Halle Berry,
yeah.
somebody else. A couple other people were in it. Like, they were actors and stuff.
Yes.
Did you see it?
No.
Oh. Well, that movie's pretty fucked up, too. It's basically like...
But that's at least an art house thing.
Yes.
I struggled with trying to figure out whether or not they were taking this seriously. Like, if this was a movie to be taken seriously, or if they were just, you know...
I don't think it took anything seriously in the 80s, to be honest with you. But Cloud Atlas was like 4 different storylines that take place at 4 different points in time. That...
Amber looks different. I don't like it.
Ooh. It looks like, something that you'd order off Wish.
It looks like a shiv.
Something that your mom would order off Wish.
A shiv?
Kinda.
Anyway, Cloud Atlas.
Cloud Atlas, yeah.
Isn't that where we are right now?
Yes.
Okay. Just making
sure. That's what this location is called. It's new for Tears of the Kingdom. But it's 4 different storylines from 4 different periods of time, in 4 different periods of time, involving the same characters, but they don't know that they're the same people from their stories. It thinks it has something to do with past lives and love, and there's a birthmark involved, so that's how you can identify one of the characters and stuff like that. But it was a book.
Sound too complicated,
it was a book. It was a book originally, right, where everything kind of happened linearly, I believe. But the problem is that in the movie, in order, it was a Wachowski brothers and sisters
Mike Wachowski?
movie. No, they did the. What's an obscure Wachowski brother and sisters movie that is not The Matrix?
We've been to that one over there. We've been to this one. That means there's probably one up there.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
The problem with the movie is that they chopped up the 4 individual storylines into segments, and then they mixed it all up together like a big melting pot stew. So instead of transitioning scenes from one piece of story, or they transition scenes from one piece of the story to the next piece of the story, and it's fucking crazy, man. Like, nothing happens in order. I guess.
But maybe, I bet it did well in Sundance.
It probably did. It probably won a Sundance Award, like you said.
Probably won a Strokey.
A Strokey? Yeah, that movie almost gave me a stroke, too.
Well, that was more or less like, I'm stroking my own ego.
No, I meant like I was having a fucking stroke trying to figure out like what was going on.
What is that gong noise that I keep hearing?
It's noon, man. It's 7:15 a.m. It's a 7:15 a.m. gong bell.
So I guess the next question then becomes, if I walk over to this island and stand under it and use that one
Let's test that theory.
Please let me do it.
In the shrine there were specific points. Oh, that's bullshit. Can't use that skill here. Oh, Jesus. Fucking,
I
mean here. Fucking bird, man. Oh yeah, right there at the stalactite.
Oh.
Yeah. See, Nintendo, man.
I wasn't entirely
wrong. They
wrong.
Nintendo. Yep.
I like how I need like this phallus pillar to send through.
It's the only way it works.
I wonder what happens if I press back halfway through it. Do I just get stuck?
It probably shits you back out.
Help! Help!
Oh look, you didn't do the right one. If you want to get to a higher vantage point. Oh wait a minute.
I don't think I could even do that if I wanted to.
Just call your Skywing loft in.
Luftwing?
Your Luftriser.
Luft balloon. 99 Luft ballons.
You're speaking Greek to me, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the German version of 99 Red Balloons.
Oh, that 80s song?
By Nina.
Yeah, nobody took anything serious in the 80s, man.
Und Luftballons. That's very bad German.
Ooh,
sorry, everyone.
Present treasure. 99 Luftballons.
Zonite!
Vegan, vegan.
It's exactly how Germans talk.
99 Luftballons. Und fertig meistens instant Loft.